As we come up on the April 1st deadline set by the governor for communities to adopt a policing reform plan, we're seeing and hearing about a lot of them. The city of Ithaca's plan getting some national attention. So we're joined now by Ithaca Mayor Syvante Myrick. Mayor, thanks so much for being with us. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Good to see you, Jeff.
Good to see you. There have been lots of headlines on this, different interpretations, different words used, but officially your plan is called Replace the City of Ithaca Police Department with a Community Solutions and Public Safety Department. Drill down for me. What exactly does that mean? I keep hearing the word abolish used in the media, social media. What does your plan mean?
Yeah, it's definitely not my word. And labels, I learned a long time ago, a very wise person once told me, labels are for cans. Just leave those alone. The plan is both simple and transformative. We did a months-long community engagement process. We heard over and over again a few themes. We heard from our law enforcement officers that they wanted the time to focus on law enforcement, on fighting crimes, but are being asked to do far too many things that weren't originally in the job description, and a lot of frustration that the community would then get upset when some of those things went wrong. They said, you ask us to do everything and then you get upset when we attempted to do it. From the community, we heard a desire to see more of a presence, actually. And I think this would surprise some folks, but people want to see more public safety officers in their neighborhood. They want to see them walking around. They want to see them on the beat. They want to know them. They want to trust them. And they'd like them to reflect the diversity of the community. But this idea that if you replace the police department and have a new department that has two types of officers in them, one public safety officers, the other community solutions officers, one armed and one unarmed. You could achieve a whole lot at once. Our community solutions officers, unarmed, can focus on community engagement and impact, walking the beat, patrolling the city, getting to know people, develop sources, and respond to the type of calls that never lead to arrests, in which there's a ton of calls that never lead to arrest. Medical assists, for example, or if we need to block off a road, or help guide and protect a festival.
Almost a third, I think, right, Mayor, in the report? Almost a third in the report, you said, of these calls that the IPD responds to now, they don't even lead to arrests, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. The medical assist, for example, never leads to an arrest. And there are a ton of calls, like taking reports, that don't need armed officers either. That is to say, I come home from vacation, I find out my bike was stolen. I call IPD because I need to have a report and they need to know what to look out for. Now, it's just me in my house. There's no reason that that person who shows up has to be armed or even trained as a police officer. They have to just be trained to take a report. So things like that can help both give our law enforcement officers the time to focus on serious crimes like gun violence and drug dealing, while our new community solutions officers are able to focus on community building.
But I think that's important. Like you said, there will still be the need for armed law enforcement, what you would consider police officers, right?
Gun violence is a problem in every city. We lose about a person a year here in Ithaca to homicides. And there is no replacement. When you're living in that context, you do have to have law enforcement officers who are armed. It's a reality of American life. But when all you have is a hammer, every problem looks like a nail. And our law enforcement officers are fed up, and the community is fed up. They are saying, we need more than a hammer. We need a screwdriver and an Allen wrench. We need other tools in our toolkit. I'm sorry, Jeff, you just found out I can only name 3 tools. But we need other tools in our toolkit to keep the community safe.
Do the current members of IPD, will they have to reapply for their jobs, or how do we reimagine this and use who's there, who may want to stay, may want to leave, may come in? How do you handle that?
Yeah, so hard to know. I mean, the design is still, and implementation of this is going to take years, and is going to be done in collaboration with the members of the police department, the community, and the Common Council. Most of the people in the IPD now were hired under my administration. To make it into IPD is one of the most rigorous standards in the entire country. Our training is second to none. Our officers are excellent. And there's nobody in the department that I wouldn't want to hire into the new department. Now, all the positions are going to be different, right? There's going to be different job descriptions and possibly even different rankings. We don't know. So all the officers will have the opportunity to choose, do I want to move to the department, and which part of the department do I want to work in? But how all the implementation plays out is yet to be determined. We really don't know. I don't know.
Just quick now, you have a forum tomorrow night. Just quick details about that really quick.
Yes, Thursday at 6:30 p.m. If you go to the City of Ithaca's website or Tompkins County's website, we've done this collaborative process with Tompkins County, who've been just terrific to work with, as they are also reimagining public safety. We're holding that forum tomorrow at 6:30. You can watch on YouTube or participate via Zoom.
Ithaca Mayor Syvante Myrick, thanks so much. We had a lot to get to. We didn't get to everything, but I think we got at least to a few. Thanks, sir.
Appreciate it, Jeff. Thank you.